here we go. Firing up Blender. I will be doing a completely new sculpt today because the one I was working on last week and I think the week before isn't really going anywhere, so we're going to move on to something else. I have a much more comprehensive sketch of the new thing I'm going to do, so we're going to try that out. Interesting. All right, let's take that, get rid of it. Okay. Just trying to decide where to start. So the thing I'm going to be modeling tonight, is a robot octopus. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to retweet this. All right, so there we go. Anyway, I'm just trying to decide how I want to start. This is going to be a pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Formal? Sculpt? Well, it's not sculpt, I guess, is really what I'm trying to get at. It's more of a what is the word I'm looking for? It's more of a model than a sculpt. It's not going to be very organic. It's going to be something that's more structural and formal, and there's a word that works perfectly for the thing I'm trying to say, but I can't remember it. I hate when that happens. It's such a pain in the butt. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. And let's just get right into it. So it's going to have this dome-shaped head that actually I will have to, oh, this is weird. I will have to sculpt a little bit. So subdivide smooth. 2 seems fine. And we'll switch to sculpt. Grab. And we're gonna flip on the mirror for all 4 sides, because that's how it's gonna have to go. I suppose the shape it will most closely resemble is like a Metroid, because I like Metroids. It's pretty close, I would say, to that shape. Let's put, so we're going to keep this low poly, but let's have a look and see what it will look like smooth. Anyway, for some reason I can't remember where modifiers are. Oh dear. Yeah, see, here runs the problem, is that it's got this, it's still got a cube shape because of the mirroring. It's going to keep those edges sort of rounded. Or not rounded, but peaked. Corner-like, if you will. Well, why don't we just scale this out a little bit? Well, because it doesn't exactly work the way I want it to. Alright. Then let's grab this. Scale it upwards. Grab it again. Pull it up. And then we'll scale this out. Like so. Geez, what happened? It's just because it's in the middle there. Maybe we're getting some... Yeah, that's what it was. It's getting some weird artifacts or something there. So I was afraid that I messed up the design somehow, but I do not think that was the problem. I think the problem was that the camera that I'm working from was just being a little weird. Delete that face. Oh no, I guess we want to delete the vertices as well. Alright, how's that look? So, select all, W, let's relax a little bit. Ooh, there we go. Still going to scale this out because I think that makes the most sense. And what I'm going to do is so I'm thinking maybe I suppose I could just symmetrize. What I was thinking was I want everything to look the same, and I'm not totally convinced that the sculpt mirroring worked as well as I want it to. So we're going to just... I did what I was going to do anyway. Alright, so let's try this. X, delete these edges, and then do the same over here. And then go Control L, Control I, delete everything except for this. Delete these faces, I guess. Control L, W, symmetrize, except we want to do it twice, I guess. Nope, not what I wanted. So the other way that I could do this is like this. F, and then go F, 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 F. Just kidding. Don't do that one. All right. So I think we got our shape here. I do think maybe that we could use an extra set of loops here. What I mean to say is I think this looks better than that. Let's look at smooth shading. That's fine. That's way better. It gives you a better silhouette, more distinct silhouette. We're gonna go with this, apply it. All right. Cool, so let's take this bottom loop, scale it down here like that. Actually, no, I guess I probably don't want to do that. And then has this sort of sleeve on it. Let's do sculpt. We still have all of the mirrors on. Go to the front. The thing that I'm going for here is it's just kind of got the dome on there's a dome on the top, and the dome on top is sort of helmet shaped. So I'm just trying to nudge it in that direction. Not quite. All right. I think that's a good shape. Let's bring it down a little bit more. And then what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is relax, relax, scale it out. Let's relax the whole thing. Ugh, that didn't really work. I had hoped it would bring those bits out. It did not. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, bring it in like that. I like that. A little bit more of a flat front. All right, anyway. What I'm gonna do, so, I don't know, I'm torn here. I don't know if maybe, if either I should make this the sleeve, because there's like a sleeve on the bottom where in theory the computery bits are. I don't know if I should make it that, or maybe even that, or the other option, of course, is to make something a little bit farther down. So like this is the helmet, and then, well, let's just have a look. Shift D, and then extract it downwards. Scale it inwards. That's just a little too snug. We can scale it out, grab it, bring it up. Yeah, still a little snug, so we're gonna delete these faces. Well, therein lies the other question. Should it be this? Should this be the sleeve? Let's try it like this. Oops. Yank. Scale it outwards. Oh, it's grabbing the wrong thing there. Okay, so I think this makes sense. I like this. But let's dial this up a little bit. Oh, why is it getting all lit up like that? It's weird. Maybe just because of where it is. Oh, nope. What I want to do is bring this down. Maybe even a little more. No, that's too much. Scale this outwards like so. Maybe not quite that much. And then I'm going to take this, yank it, and let's have a look. Okay. Now realizing that I missed a step, because in my initial in my concept sketch here, I didn't actually make a decision as to what's happening in this area right here. Like, is there just like a void and the legs are up in the cavity of this thing, or are we expected to think that they just sort of like, there's like a bulb that sticks out of the bottom? Like, I don't know. What if let's hide this for a second. I want to try something. Delete these vertices, Alt-H. Grab it, pull it up, scale it outwards. Pull it up again. Ooh, I actually quite like that. I'll have to adjust the I'll have to adjust the helmet part, the dome part, which I suppose I could do now. But this gives like the computer area, the metal area, a little bit more room. So let's take care of that real quick. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, anyway, this is not that interesting. Oops. I think that's probably fine. Okay, so, oh. What the heck is happening there? Is that just, oh, I see. That's how it's shading. It's got this like weird pinpoint thing, and I was like, is there like an extra face on top? But no, I'm just imagining things. All right, let's switch the matte cap. It doesn't make a difference, but that's fine. Such is life. Okay, so Alt H, let's switch to wireframe, and let's do some really boring stuff. And by that I mean that. Of course, I'm going to finish this up, and I have no idea how any of it's going to look because I didn't think that through to begin with. I'm moving quite a few vertices here. Hopefully it looks okay. Hopefully. And hopefully I'm doing it in the right order. Because if I'm doing the dome dots at one point and then the band dots at another point, then it's going to look weird. So far so good. Yeah. So I need a little tapering here. Sculpt. Just because it's sticking out a lot in some places, but I think it'll look good. I think this will be all right. I'm gonna separate these into two objects so that I can sculpt them separately. What's going on here? I see. Just some weird point stuff. Maybe I don't mind it in the back here. No, it looks better with that tucked in a little bit. That's sort of like ridge, I guess. Tuck it in. Tighten it up, you know? Now in my sketch, I had a sizable amount more of, I guess, peak. So let's make it so that's true again. Also, in my original conceptualization of this thing, I was thinking it would be identical basically all the way around, except for this little dip in the front, but I think I'm okay with it not being. I think I'm okay with it being sort of head-shaped, and there's sort of like a more of a profile in the front. Just because it gives it a little bit more directionality, like it's looking to the front. I'd also thought about putting like a backside to the helmet piece, the dome piece, sort of that it looks like a helmet, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's just go ahead and do the same thing again. The wrong piece, wasn't it? Yep. Yep, it was. This sort of like moving pixels, particularly when I know what needs to be moved and where it needs to be moved to, even if it's just snapping, I get a certain amount of satisfaction from it. It's boring, it's tedious, but I don't know, it's satisfying. It's like I'm actually doing work. As weird as that sounds, maybe the whole thing is work. But this feels like work, you know, not like enjoyable work. God, why do I think that's, why do I have any reason to believe that that should be more satisfying than anything else? I don't know. Because I'm an odd person, I suppose. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to stray a little bit from my design, and I'm going to put, well, I don't know. How many edges we got here? 24. Okay. So let's add a cube. Nope. Shift S. Cursor to selected. Now Shift A. Let's add a cube. F6. I guess that's fine. And then let's just do subdivide smooth. And that's not enough. So I have to do it again. I still don't know that that's enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll make it 12. So we'll go third. That should give me 24. And Control L. Let's separate this out just so we don't get confused about what we're working on. And nope, hit the wrong button again. Delete. Well, no, I think that'll work. So let's delete these vertices. Grab this edge. There's fewer edges. That makes sense. Let's delete these vertices. Grab this edge. Still not enough edges. Why the heck not? Let's try this. I'll just do one. That's too many. Yeah, that's 32. How did I get 24 on the other one? I have no idea. What if I do, I think it was this. That's fine. And then subdivide smooth. I think I did it once. And then let's try that again. Take these edges. Shift A, cube, F6. No, that part is fine. I keep doing that. Subdivide smooth. Do it again. I think that's where we were at to begin with, and then let's do subdivision, whatever. Let's apply this. Grab this. That's 24. Excellent. I'll just sort of rip it. Delete those edges. Let's try delete vertices. I don't know if that'll work the way I want it to. Let's try deleting these vertices. All right. Sort of sculpt this thing into place. All right, so I got this sort of bulb shape. Bowl shape, I guess, is actually probably a more appropriate way to say it. Let's sculpt it again. I think what I'm going to do is just attach it to the underside here. Maybe sink it in a little bit. And then extend the arms from this shape. And more of this. More of the tedium. Isn't this grand? I tell you what, this is the kind of stuff that gets you subscribers. Wouldn't it be funny if that were true? Man, I could do this all day. Well, I mean, if I were getting paid for it, I would do it all day. Not gonna do it without getting paid. I think I would go mad. My madness has a price. Okay, so Alt H, let's see how that looks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Z, solid. That is cool. That turned out really well. Okay, my one beef in this moment is that this edge is just a tiny bit wonky. So we'll pull it in a little bit. Let's grab this thing as well. Let's symmetrize. Wrong direction. Still wrong direction. There we go. Excellent. All right. T smooth. God, that looks ugly. So then I think what I'm going to do, actually, select all toggle. I think this is a good starting shape, except, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like this should be more dome shaped instead of sort of like looks like a bicycle seat sort of thing. That'll do. It's not quite the shape I was looking for, but I think it'll work. I like this. I am going to take this, however, yank that out. There's more of a ridge there. There we go. Actually, I think this, I don't know. I think maybe if I do it like that, I should probably scale it in. Yeah, that looks better. All I'm doing right now is just testing out some different sizes because I want these to line up, but I don't have to readjust the vertices again. Oh crap, what did I do? Size, or scale 0.94, I think. Let's try this, scale 0.94. In theory that should work. And then let's switch to solid. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. I like that. All right, so I think this is a really good start. I did start this stream a little late, but unfortunately I still have to get going soon. I might do a little more later tonight or possibly early tomorrow morning. But I like this. I think it's a good start. It mimics my original design, but I think this is better. I think it's a more defined shape. Anyway, that's it for me for now, and we'll talk soon. I think OBS just crashed. There we go. All right, anyway, bye-bye.